Hi everyone, it's July, which means it's time for Camp NaNoWriMo once again. And I am joining it again. I've had a bit of a late start, but I decided to do my weekly vlogs again anyway. So this is my introduction to the first week. I've set a time goal again. This time I set it for 31 hours because it's the summer holidays, so I have a lot more time than I did the last time during Camp NaNoWriMo in April. Back then I set my goal to 20 minutes a day, which was just a pretty easy goal to pass. Yeah, I set it that low because I just had a lot of schoolwork to do as well. But now I'm free, so I'm going to try to write 1 hour every day. And you'll see in my vlog how that will go. The first couple of days I haven't written at all. Then I did print my short story that I worked on the last time I did Camp NaNoWriMo. It's almost finished now. I just want to do a few more edits, just see how I can improve it. Then I've also printed my novel that I finished a first draft on earlier this year, so that I can do my first round of edits on that as well. And I'm going to be writing another novel, just to kind of switch between writing and editing. Yeah, mainly because I really wanted to write that novel, and I'm not sure yet which one I want to publish first. But yeah, I'm just going to be working on both. So this is my novel. It's quite a pack of papers. It's over 100. I think just a little over 100. But in book pages that would probably be over 200. I think probably. So I think that's a good length to start with. I think there's gonna be a lot to add to it. Like descriptions and stuff, because I just like went through the story very fast and wrote down everything, you know, all the things that needed to happen, but I think there are some things I could slow down on and explain a little better. So those are my goals for this month. Let's just get into the vlog. Sorry if you can hear the washing machine in the background. But I'm just sitting down to do the Scrivener tutorial, finally. It's the 4th of July and I haven't written anything so far. I did print my first draft of my novel yesterday, so I can edit it. But yeah, I'm gonna do that Scrivener tutorial now. I've made myself some tea, and then hopefully I'll get more time to write after this. The first 10 days of July have passed, so it's about time I did my first weekly wrap-up. So I'll show you my bullet journal page I made for NaNoWriMo. It's kind of a mess because I made a lot of mistakes and used TPEGs to wipe them out. But yeah, I'm measuring the hours I write per day, and then which project I work on. I haven't filled out today yet because I might do some more work today. But yeah, I had a bit of a rocky start, but then I did a lot after that. Today I wrote for 2 hours again, and I might still do more, so it's going really well. And this right here is the first draft of my book, which I have been calling Labyrinth until I find a better title. And I just finished going through this with my red pen. Like all of it. I read the whole thing in a couple of days and made my editing notes, and now I'm ready to edit it for real, and I really liked it, so that's kind of a surprise. So I thought I'd talk a bit about my editing process, even though this is the first time I'm doing it. Yeah, who knows, it might be interesting. So this is the first time I've edited anything longer than like 4 pages. So I was kind of unsure how to do it. At first I thought I would just go through it on my computer, but then I decided to print it out, the whole thing, and just read it and make my notes. I had seen editing tips going around before, so I kind of used those to start editing in my own way. I'd heard that the first round of edits should be kind of big picture, and only to, you know, go into the correcting of grammar and all those kind of small things later. So I thought I would print the book so that I wouldn't go and you know, be tempted to correct my grammar and my phrasing, you know, and just get stuck on small things. I did end up marking most of those mistakes, but yeah, I could just go past the small mistakes. I'll just mark them, and I didn't have to think about how exactly I would phrase things differently and stuff like that. I just went through the whole thing and marked all of the mistakes I could find, big and small, and saw if I should add anything or change a couple of scenes, and it was surprisingly fun. You know, I thought that reading my work a second time would be boring, and I would start to hate it and get upset about how many mistakes I had made. But I think the fact that I left it alone for a couple of months helped a lot, because I'd forgotten the details, especially of the start, and I could just kind of enjoy the book and be proud of my own writing, even though there's still a lot I have to change, but it was actually better than I had expected. I'm not the kind of writer who edits a lot. Like, I always feel like I should be able to change more, but then I just can't think of anything, and it's finished. I think that it's probably gonna be similar with this novel, even though it's longer than anything I've finished before. You know, just writing the whole thing has put all the big plot things in place, and there's really not that much I'd want to change about that now. So it's just about adding a few scenes and changing a couple, removing and changing inconsistencies, and just seeing if I can get the prose as best as possible. That wasn't, you know, better than the sentence I just said. Yeah, I'm actually really excited about that now because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this first part of it so much. I am gonna leave it for a bit again, just gonna write my other novel that I've just started writing. Yeah, I'm just gonna work on that so that I can go back to that draft that's on paper with my notes and incorporate those notes into the second draft on my computer. So that's how I'm doing this, and I'll keep you updated, obviously, because I'm doing these vlogs, but you know, after that, if I'm still editing my book, I'll probably also talk about that a bit more or do a writing tag and stuff like that. But yeah, now the first week and a bit of Camp NaNo is over. I'm just really happy that after such a bad start of, you know, not even writing anything at all for 3 days, I was able to get into it after all and just write a lot. I mean, yesterday I even did a bit too much. I just worked for 2 hours straight, so I'm not going to do that again. I set timers today so that I take enough breaks and, you know, take care of my brain, because yeah, no need to overload this. That's just gonna make me do less in the end. I've actually caught up to my goal almost of 31 hours in the whole month by just writing for 2 hours or more the past couple of days. So I hope I can catch up to it completely and then just write 1 hour every day and maybe even do more than the goal I had set. So that's the first week wrapped up. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I tried doing it a little bit differently than last time. I just thought that me doing voiceovers was kind of unnecessary. You know, I could just show you the things and just talk about everything at the end a bit more. I hope you enjoyed that. I think I said that already, but anyway, see you next week. Bye. Greek yogurt with cornflakes, breakfast. Greek yogurt with cornflakes and hagelslag, dessert.